Hey y'all, it is December the 4th, 2025. This is Bill Callahan here at Fretboard Refugee, my YouTube channel. I haven't posted in a little over 2 weeks. I've been working a lot of overtime lately, trying to deal with some stuff in my personal life. I have been practicing, but not as much as usual. Still working on my fingerstyle blues stuff. I'll probably update y'all with some of that later, although I think I've held steady maybe, but I don't think I've made enough improvement to really justify re-recording, although I might just do some re-recording anyway to keep myself honest and make sure that I do have an accurate picture of where I'm at. So something I'm working on right now is a Pearl Jam song called Low Light, which is kind of a really beautiful, driven by an acoustic guitar kind of song. There's also a lead guitar playing more, I don't know what you'd call the tones, but not like a growly electric guitar, more chirpy. But it's driven by, well, it could be an electric guitar, but it's at least an acoustic sound. It's in G, and it's kind of built around like a repeated return to the G chord, interspersed with this kind of riff right here. So from a G chord, line is sung here. Then after, between one vocal and the next, you have this. And back to the G chord for the next vocal. And after a couple repetitions of that, you kind of have this E minor C G thing that happens, like. And that usually goes into this kind of the transition into the chorus. It goes like this, what I just showed there, the E minor, C major, G major, and then into and then it's a C over B, kind of weird little passing chord here. And then, let me see, I have it up here. Okay, so it goes C over B, A7, C over B, C major, C over B, D. And then it goes back into the G part of the verse, or it goes into the chorus. But what's confusing about putting this thing together is, first of all, the timing, because you're transitioning straight between like a percussive strum to a riff into the percussive strum. And when you go from that G riff thing into the other chord progression, the other part of the chord progression, that thing that goes E minor, C major, G major, that when you go from the G riff thing, G into that, there's a slightly different riff. There's this variation where you're, and then into the E minor. So putting that all together has been kind of tricky. The rhythm part, first of all, that's challenging in its own right. But the second thing I was going to mention is just figuring out the picking that'll work for this, because it makes a lot of sense to come up on your G and then transition into the riff with a downstroke here on the A string, 3rd fret, then alternate pick, upstroke on the 2nd fret, downstroke on the 3rd fret of the E string, upstroke, 2nd fret of the E string, and then drop into your G chord as you come back down for the downstroke. That seems to be the way to do it, but that's very tricky to make it happen in practice, and it's very, very tricky to make it happen in time. And the other variant of the riff is even trickier, because you're coming from this figure, this E minor, C major, G major. I'm sorry, we're going into that figure. Got a little turned around there. So when you're going from the G chord into the other riff, this one, sorry, E major, E minor, riff. Up with either a 3-beat measure or like an extra strum of that E chord going into the measure, which kind of seems wrong. I don't know. It might be that I'm missing something when I listen to the recording, but I'm gonna keep working on that, because this is a hard one to string together. I can't play it at speed and get between the riff and the chords smoothly. So I'm going to work on playing slowed down versions of those transitions. So I'll have you follow me through that right here. So intro riff. It's supposed to be downstroke, upstroke, G. Oops. Upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. That's backwards. Downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, G. Screwed it up again. Okay, we'll keep working on that, but nice to be back. I'm going to try to post some blues content either later today or tomorrow morning. We'll see. Thank you very much.